How could LinkedIn be used to launch a new website? In this particular instance, they're saying for a professional services business, but I guess same would apply for any new website being launched. Any tips or thoughts on what to do, what might work, what doesn't work?
Well, it's kind of like writing an article to some extent. I think posting about what you're doing there would be a great way of getting the word out, okay, for example. But I would end up actually, utilizing, again, I think when you're trying to do something with a link that is something separate that you want people to focus on, you've got to use all of the venues, like the services page, like the company page, like the, et cetera. You like posting, all kinds of different things about your new website to get people to come to it, to link to it. Because again, if you don't help people pay attention to it, it just won't necessarily get found. So I'd almost like, I'd end up doing several different varieties of posts about it. I might do a video about it with the text that has the link. I might do a document post that would have the link inside the document post, because again, there's kind of a little hidden feature. A lot of people, well, I don't know. I mean, most people should, but a lot of people don't realize that you can actually, any document that you see, any document post, any PDF that you see in a post, you can actually download that PDF for yourself. So it's great because you can download the PDF, and once you download the PDFs, the links that are inside the PDFs are active. They're not active on the actual post. So it makes a huge difference there. So again, the more avenues that you can do, it's like that old saying about, if you want to get to a customer, it takes 7 different touches, okay, in marketing to market to a customer. Kind of the similar kind of thing as far as LinkedIn is concerned. And I'd be interested in your take on what you might do, Tony, in terms of what kinds of posts you might do, because the different kinds of posts, like we talked about before with the algorithm, they get different levels of reach. So it makes a difference.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would highlight a couple of things there. The first thing I would really flag is, and we know this because we use a tool called Q, which syndicates specialist blog content to people all around the world who want to share that kind of content. So they are facilitating shares of millions of bits of content each year. But what's really interesting from that is the average social media post only generates 1 click. So, if your company and its employees are average, and there's no reason to think that they're going to be superhuman, so they're average. If you've got 50 employees and they all put out a post about there being a new company website, you're talking about it getting 50 clicks or 100 clicks. So it's not, earth-shattering in terms of getting that new website known about. I think what I have seen done really well is using video, especially if there's someone in the business who hasn't posted much video yet. We consistently find, and I think it's LinkedIn trying to encourage you to use video, the first couple of videos that anyone individually posts do incredibly well. And then the performance tails off a bit after that. But so if you can create a video about the new website launch, have someone post that who hasn't been posting much video, and ideally get all your other employees jumping on that post and making a splash about it, then that can have a really big impact. We did a launch actually for a new business within the last weeks, and in that particular instance, they had a group of alumni from the school that they'd studied at, and so they were able to put out an instant message to that whole school, which we helped them orchestrate, and that's one of the most successful posts I've seen on LinkedIn in a long time, but because it was able to get that huge volume of interaction taking place. So yeah, I think whether you're sharing jobs, whether you're trying to promote a new website, whether you're trying to make a splash about some special deal you've got going on, you've always got to keep in the back of your mind that each post is only likely to generate, a click or a very small number of clicks. And so alongside, your alternatives of paying to advertise that and get thousands of clicks, it's a low impact method by comparison.